Welcome back to Outside the Locker Room. I am here with former KU Women's Basketball Hall of Famer Danielle McCray. Danielle, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. It was just a week ago when you and I were both in New Orleans, and you were telling me about transitioning from a student athlete to now a business owner. Could you tell the viewers a little bit about what it's like being a fleet owner?
It's good. I mean, I own, like you said, a fleet owner, so I own four trucks of my own. Day to day, I do everything day to day. I have four drivers, and it's just kind of like making sure they're on time to their deliveries, waking up at 7, 8 a.m., getting on my computer in my office to book these loads, and just maintaining them and making sure, the loads are picked up on time, delivered on time, and making sure I keep my trucks running. So it's been pretty good. I mean, it's fun for me. I know a lot of people are always asking, like, how did you get into trucking? For me, it was just like my dad's been a diesel mechanic for 20 years, and I have also a truck repair shop too. So we fix the trucks there, and had one of my clients telling me, like, you could get some trucks, and I just did some research, bought a truck, and that led to four trucks now. So I love it. It's a big transition from basketball to being a business owner. It's everything falls on you at the end of the day. Of basketball, you can always blame someone else, but not here. So it's cool. I like it and I enjoy it, and it's a good thing that I transitioned to that after basketball.
Danielle, most people are kind of hesitant about going into business with family members, but you sort of embrace that. Could you talk about the dynamic between you and your father?
Yes, it's really good. I'm a daddy's girl. Always been a daddy's girl. So it's easy. Obviously you have those moments where you kind of bump heads because certain things aren't going well, but I trust him. I know one thing, if I'm gonna, allow him to run something, and he's gonna trust me as well. So that mutual respect, that honesty, that trust, and the loyalty to each other, and knowing that we're both in it for the same reasons, and just making ourselves better and creating a good business.
And it's so cool watching you post about your business. I was watching your Instagram story the other day. You were posting about the
Mm,
routes that were going out. I thought that was so cool. But I
right.
want to kind of transition to talk about something important. WNBA star Brittany Griner was released about 2 months ago. And
Hmm.
however traumatic her situation was, I want to kind of talk about how Black women are expected to show up in sports because a lot of fans and spectators chose to talk about her locks and the way she dressed and
Hmm.
just a bunch of things that should not matter. You've played in the
Hmm.
WNBA, you've also played overseas. Have you
Hmm.
ever felt, that societal pressure or just like you
Hmm.
don't belong in the space because of your hair, because of how you dress?
For me, no, I feel like it's a safe space for us, as players. Like outsiders, like I don't really get into it, but I feel like it's a safe space for us because there's other women that, dress the same as you, or, that don't care. So I feel like that's the norm now. A lot of people are accepting it, and a lot of people, have their things to say, but at the end of the day, it's what makes you happy. And I feel like her situation, it was unfortunate. And she's a really close friend of mine, so it was tough for me, to see her go through that. But it's you're always gonna have someone, no matter what. I feel like even if you do right, it's gonna be someone talk about something. So I just feel like long as you have that, that respect around you, those supportive friends and family, then it'll be okay. So.
You mentioned her being a close friend. Were you able to
Mm,
kind of contact her since her return home?
mm. I wasn't trying to bombard right now. I know I wanted to give her some space, but I will reach out. I sent a text message, so I will reach out again. But I just feel like this is a time where she's just kind of like, it's all so many emotions and so many people trying to contact her. And I know, like, when she comes to Atlanta, like, everyone's going to be here, supporting. So I'm just trying to find the right moment to, allow myself to just, to speak to her.
And on a more positive note, I want to talk about your time
Mhm.
here at KU. In your senior season, you earned over 10 achievements and were drafted number seventh overall. Could you kind of talk about what it means for you to be a Jayhawk and how that's shaped your life now?
It has shaped it a lot. Like, I love, it's going to games, watching the game still, coming back from late night. I've been there, not this past season, the previous season. I was there for the tournament that Coach Self does all the time, where it's like a celebrity basketball game. So it's so genuine. Everyone's there, like, just loves you, and the love that I got from KU, and to still go to KU and see my face on the, the in the hallway, it means a lot. And every time I go back, it's just so much love. So I love it, and I would never, regret it, obviously, or anything like that. It's just more so for me. It's just I love being a Jayhawk, and it was a great experience for me for my 4 years.
Well, Danielle, you've definitely left your mark on this campus, and I can't wait till you come back now that we're friends, and hopefully we can
Hmm.
hang out or grab lunch sometime. But I won't take up too much more of your time. Thank you so much for joining me.